Dinners with Donna. I typically go live every other Sunday at 4 p.m. right here on my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, welcome in. For those of you who are my welcome older friends, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today we are doing something different and special. We are cooking with my Dolly Parton baking boxes. And I'm going to unbox those in a minute. And the camera just flashed. What does that mean, Richard? And we're off. The video's off. Okay, can you guys hear me? If you can still hear me, put thumbs up in the chat. But it's off, Richard. That's what we're seeing.
I know.
So we're working on it, guys. Technical problems, but hang in there. If you can hear me, put a thumbs up. I think you can because I can see a vibrating thing behind my logo. We're up to a rockin' start. Yay!
How do I fix that?
I don't know how to fix it.
Plugged in.
Guys, thank you so much for bearing with me. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now you have no audio. Guys,
Now everything should be back now.
Okay, everything should be back now. We refresh the camera. How is it now?
Okay.
Are we good? We're good? All right. Okay, let's start this over. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Donna. This is my show, Dinners with Donna. We usually do not have that big of a glitch at the beginning, and I apologize for that. I'm not sure quite what happened, but thank you for sticking around while we fixed it. And welcome in, one and all. Hello, and I want to thank and welcome my moderators who are in blue. Their names are in blue, and they have the blue wrench, and that means that they help me out with my channel and the chat. And they keep the chat family friendly. They answer your questions. So if you have any questions, tag them, tag Richard, and they will let me know. And I will help as best as I can, and they will help as best as they can. So thank you, everyone, for helping out, my moderators who I adore. And let's see. Oh, yeah, we're doing something different this week. We are, and I haven't been live in a while because of scheduling issues. But we've got my Dolly Parton baking boxes from Duncan Hines that sold out. These are limited edition, and it's not just baking mixes in here. So we're going to unbox them, and we're going to cook with the mixes in there. But I do have a few things to go over. So our wonderful friends Tommy and Claudia from Corner Sports, you guys all know and love them. They've been part of our community for a long time. Then there's these awesome bucket hats and baseball caps with my logo. I posted on Instagram, but I wanted to show you guys too. And I think they're just adorable. And Sam's has her name on the back. It says Sam. And then mine, I love it. So yeah, it's my bucket hat. Thank you so much, Tommy and Claudia. Come show them yours, Richard. And they took our logo and did that, and it was a complete surprise. I just love them. So thank you, Tommy and Claudia. You look sharp, Richie. Okay, so I'm going to put these over here so we don't get them dirty while we're cooking, Richard. And my next order of business is we have some occasions that we're celebrating, but I want to get that out of the way before I forget. First of all, everyone in the chat, wish our viewer and friend Michelle Williams a very happy birthday. Today's her actual birthday, so happy birthday, Michelle. We hope you have a wonderful and magical birthday, and I hope you're enjoying your day and not watching me. I hope you're out having fun. And also on that note, I'd like to wish a very happy first wedding anniversary to my amazing friend Shannon from Thingamabos and her husband Garrett. They're from the West Coast. She has Thingamabos shop where I get my headbands, my Disney bow headbands that I love so much. And yeah, so happy first anniversary to you both. Also, today marks 6 months until my favorite holiday, Christmas. And the reason I'm going to discuss that with you all today is because I started the donation page, and I think I forgot to pin it to the top of the chat, but I'm going to try to get in there and do that. I put the donation link up for our July fundraiser, which is my birthday fundraiser for Give Kids the World, because you guys know I said instead of presents for myself, I want to give back and do something to help out children. And I decided, of course, to do Give Kids the World as my charity of choice. And so July 23rd at 2 p.m., a special time, Eastern, we will be going live for our my birthday bash. It's going to be Christmas in July is the theme. So we're going to be Christmasizing in July, and it's going to be so much fun. So that's going to be July 23rd, which I think is 4 weeks from today. So yeah, that's going to be a big show, and it's always so much fun. I put my goal this year. I set it lower than I usually do. I did 5,000 because I know that's been tough for people, and I don't know how long I'll be able to go with my foot and everything. So I set my goal for 5,000 this year. A child's wish is 6,250 approximately. So if we even get that, I will be so over the moon excited. But I'm gonna put the link in as soon as I can. And if one of my moderators or someone can do that, that would be great. Or I can do it from my iPad, Richard, in a little bit. But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. I know we got off to a start. I already have, I think, a $25 donation. So yay, thank you. All right. Oh, and my oven's preheated. So that's the first thing I did was preheat my oven to 375 degrees. Now, first we're gonna unbox these things, and I'm going to show you what's in here. This was the first release of the baking box. There were 2 boxes released so far. I don't know if there's any more coming, but there were 2, and I was fortunate enough to get them before they sold out. So both of them sold out completely. So this is the first one, and you can see it's beautifully packaged with Dolly on the front, and we're going to see what's in this bad boy. It says featuring Southern style dessert recipe. Now what we're doing today is I'm not using the recipes that were handed to me. I've made all of these up on my own, with the exception of the cake I'm making. The filling is, I got the idea of the recipe on the internet, but the cake we're doing with our Dolly Parton mixes, and we're using her frosting instead of the frosting and cake that are in the recipe. So I basically jacked their pineapple filling. So. Okay, so when you open up the box, you'll see you get all these amazing, should I go here? Or here, or does it matter?
Either one.
Okay, so you get these recipe cards. This is her favorite coconut cake. So here's, and then on the back it tells you how to do it. And then we've got a coconut almond cupcakes, yum. And they're all color coded, which is nice. And her banana pudding cake. There you go. And then there's a note from Dolly and Duncan Hines, and it's signed on the back and the front. And there's all their social media. And then they give you a picture card of everything that you are getting in the box as far as the mixes go. So here we go. We'll start off easy. We got our Dolly Parton's creamy chocolate buttercream frosting. We have our Dolly Parton's creamy buttercream regular icing frosting. So there you go. You get one of each of those. Then we've got Dolly Parton's Southern Style Coconut Cake Mix, which we will be using. And we got the Dolly Parton's Banana Cake, which we're going to be using in a very creative way, I think. It's going to be really yummy and really fun. And then, in addition, it came with this nifty cup holder that says, if you are what you eat, then why not be sweet? So that's really cute. And then there's a dish towel that says, again, if you are what you eat, then why not be sweet? And it's like a flour sack towel. So good size. And so that'll be a treasure. But I don't want to ruin my pellets. I'm going to keep all of that in the box. I'm not going to use that to cook with. I hope you guys like the butterflies and stuff, because you know that's Dolly's little symbol for Dollywood and everything. She loves the symbol of butterflies for hope and all of that. And they're inspiring, and I love the colorful butterflies. I hope you guys like them too. And I put the cupcakes because, well, we're going to be baking. All right. Oh, I forgot to put these back. Okay. So that's the first box. All right, now the second box, I was really surprised because the second box is gigantic. This was the second box, which is much larger than the first box. And it says the second edition baking box. So, second baking collection. So let's see what all we got in this one. Well, in here, we open up, and we also have some recipe cards. This time we have her pecan pie brownie. And we've got cheddar and chive biscuits with her biscuit mix, and they have a picture and everything on the back. We got her jalapeno cornbread, and the cornbread mix, we're going to be doing something really fun. That's our first recipe. And then again, the card with her signature and the social media stuff on the back. Now, we got Dolly Parton's favorite cheddar, that's the recipe on the back, buttermilk biscuit mix. And then we got the Dolly Parton's caramel turtle brownie. Yum. We got Dolly Parton's fabulously fudgy brownie mix. Okay. We've got Dolly Parton's sweet cornbread mix. We have a silicone spatula that says, "What would Dolly do?" And again, it has the butterflies and all that, which I adore. I think they're so cute. That goes in with our theme. I can put that back in there. And hopefully our audio and everything's going well right now. Fingers crossed. And the last thing in this box was a "What would Dolly do" towel. So really cute. There we go. So that was our box. I'm going to put it all back together. And then we start to cook and bake. Right, so I already preheated my oven to 375 degrees. I'm going to move this out of the way so we can cook. And this is really, let's see, I think we're going to mix our cornbread first. So I'll grab that. Okay. So what we're making now, we're going to be using Dolly's sweet cornbread mix. That's going to be what we're using. We're also using some stag chili, which is Sam's request. I was going to make homemade chili, which I like, but Sam said, no, I want you to use stag. That's my favorite chili. So I'm using that. We have 2 cans of Stag Steakhouse Reserve chili. All right. So what we're going to do is we're making individual chili pot pies topped with cornbread. It's going to be a jalapeno cheddar cornbread, and it's going to be made in these little ramekin. Brown. So everyone can have their own little pot pie. So I'm going to put these over here because we're not ready for them just yet. Because we're going to mix our cornbread. Now, we're going to make this according to the package directions. Then we're going to deviate and add some things. Okay. There we go. Here's the cornbread mix. I'm just going to pour that into our bowl. And it says to preheat the oven to 375 to get that. We are going to stir the cornbread, 1 cup of milk, 1 large egg, and 1/3 of a cup of melted butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my butter and I'm going to put it in here and I'm going to melt it in my microwave. And then I'll get the milk and the egg and then we will get started. Let's see, I need 1/3 of a cup of butter. So I get these half sticks of butter. They're really, they come in handy when you don't need a whole stick. A whole stick, so for those of you who don't know, is a half a cup. So each half of a stick, obviously, is 1/4. Okay, so now we have 1/3 of a cup of butter. Who's laughing at me?
Laughing at me.
I don't know. I guess it did something weird. Okay, so we're going to put this in the microwave to melt for 1 minute. Then we're going to get our milk and our egg. Got 1 cup of milk. And this is the one thing that's different from other cake mixes I've used. I've used Pillsbury and Betty Crocker and all of that. They don't use butter. They use oil. So this is why it's a little bit different. And the cake structure, I noticed, is a little bit different. Like when I was making the duck cake with Jeff on the Bluey Stream, it was surprisingly moist and soft because I used the Duncan Hines and it said for melted butter because it was butter cake mix. And I think that's why we lost the duck butt. So I think we have 1 cup of milk, right? It says, yeah, 1 cup of milk, 1 large egg. And this is just the milk that was in Sam's Happy Meal. So I figured, why not use it? So maybe that's why she was laughing. And then we got 1 egg. I'm going to use my smaller container. And I'm using egg beaters. That's just what I do. I like it better. They're pasteurized too, so there's no salmonella in it. And a 1/4 of a cup equals 1 egg.
You say hi to people.
What?
Chat check. Chat check.
We're going to do a chat check. Yep, we're going to do a chat check very soon. I just want to get this going because these take a long time to bake. Okay, so here we go. And now here's our melted butter. I'm going to just stir this all in. And this is, like I said, going to be the topping for our hot pies. So go ahead, Richard. Let's do a chat check.
Okay, we got. Let me turn my mic on. We have Surf Bum,
Hey, John. Welcome in.
Space Mountain Dave Cantrell,
Hi, Dave.
Glenn Castro.
Oh, Glenn, hi.
Stacy from Living the Magic.
Hi, Stacy.
Surfer Girl.
Hi, Cherie. Welcome in.
Cy.
Sai? Sai.
Julie C2.
Hi, Julie.
Lori Thompson.
Hi, Lori. Welcome in.
Debbie Thunnert.
Hi, Debbie.
Brian K.
Brian. Welcome in.
Regina Erie.
Hi, Regina.
Simba 2.
Matt. Hello.
Jersey Mike.
Hi, Hi, Mike. How are you?
Happy's Haunt,
Nicole, welcome in.
Janice Disney,
Hi, Jan. Good to see you.
Hatbox Ghost,
Hi, Catbox Ghost.
Mark Langenkamp,
Hey, Mark.
Janie B,
Janie, welcome in.
JC, JC,
JC.
Lalanche,
Oh, Lalache.
Lalanche,
Hi, welcome in. I know who that is.
scrolling.
He's strong.
LSU Mom,
Hello, Emily. LSU mom, you said, right?
yes.
Yes, because we have music going and we have a fan going, and my ears are not. You guys know I'm 80% deaf in my left ear, so that's the ear that faces Richard. So I'm like,
Katie Mack,
hi, Katie.
Glenn Marchant,
Hey, Glenn, welcome in.
Perky,
Hi, Perky.
Kathy Hollister,
Kathy, hello.
Jean
Oh,
52573,
hi, Jean. Welcome in.
Disneyland fan,
Hi, Disneyland fan.
WDW Explore and Chill,
Well, hello, WDW Explore and Chill.
Trisha Thayer,
Hi, Trisha.
Stephanie Danielle,
Hello, Stephanie.
Carlos,
Carlos. I thought you would still be at bingo, Carlos. No, hi, Carlos. Welcome in.
he won $1,000.
You won. Oh, you won. Congratulations.
Cool drummer,
Hi, cool drummer. Welcome in.
Steve's World,
Steve. Oh, my goodness. Hello. I haven't seen you in one of my chats in quite a while. Welcome in.
you haven't had a chat in quite a while.
That's true.
Disneyland fan,
Hi, Disneyland. Oh, you said him. But hello again.
I think we're all up to date.
If it isn't him, I'm not sure if Disneyland fan is a man or a woman. And so if you're a man or a woman, I'm sorry, I don't know. But hello.
Did I say Herschel Lenny, Margie?
No, hi, Margie.
I think we're caught up.
Are you caught up? If Richard missed you, tag him and let him know. We'll
Classy.
let him have
Did I say classy Disney
it.
mom?
No, you did not. Hi, classy Disney mom.
Okay.
So you were out of practice. We haven't been live since the Bluey stream, and that was Memorial Day weekend. So now we're almost to 4th of July.
Oh, Annette's here.
Annette, hello. Welcome in. Okay.
And James Gerhardt.
Oh, hello, James. Welcome in. All right. So I've got a can of diced jalapeno chili that I lightly drained. There wasn't much liquid coming off of it, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm stirring that into the cornbread mix because I like a little bit of kick.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Well, you'll understand later, Siri. Don't worry. Just watch. You'll learn. But yeah, I think it's going to be great to have a little bit of kick in there with the sweet of the cornbread. So I'm putting that in there, and then I'm going to put some shredded Mexican cheese blend. You can shred it yourself real fast in the food processor, but I kind of ran out of room on my counter, so I'm just going to use the prepackaged stuff this time.
T-Town Mary Ellen says hi.
Hi, Mary Ellen. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to grab my cheese. Might need some more. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. So it's just, you can use whatever brand you want. You can shred your own. This is Colby Jack and cheddar. And it's roughly, I would say, maybe half a cup that I put in there. I kind of eyeball it. That's why my measurements are a little bit, and you can omit the cheese, you can omit the peppers if you don't want any, spice or jalapenos in there. You can leave those out, feel free. So, make it your own. I always say make it your own. Okay. I forgot my garbage. I always forget something. That's okay. I was running out of counter space this time.
Marilyn Barkowitz says hello.
Well, hello, Marilyn. I'm glad you're here. Okay. So, that was the hardest part of that, I believe. We'll see, because I might speak too soon now. All right, was mixing the cornbread. That's the topping for our pie. Now, where's my iPad? I just want to check what I wrote down with that. delicious. Okay. Yep, got it. Okay, so I got everything. The chili, yeah, we're good. I'm gonna put that right there so I don't lose it. And, okay, so now we've got our ramekins. These are the ones I have. How much you use is going to depend on how big or how small your ramekins are. But I'm going to give them a liberal spray, and I line a cookie sheet or baking sheet with parchment paper, just in case they bubble over. That's less mess for you to clean up. We're going to spray liberally with our best friend Sam here.
Christina G is here.
Hi, Christina.
And GGW1, Gina is here.
Well, hello. Welcome in.
And Mike88.
Oh, hi, Mike. Good to see you. Okay. So, like I said, we're using our, now I would heartily encourage using your homemade chili. That's what I normally would have used. But Sam said I want the stag chili because I asked her which kind I should use. She said use this. That's what I'm using. And this is the best chili, canned chili, I will say, I've ever had. It's not Hormel or anything like that. This stag chili is like the closest I can find to homemade. I've been using it for years in a pinch.
Piglet Root's here.
Oh, Christine, welcome in. Okay. So we're going to fill these. I'll show you. Oh, maybe 2/3 anyway. Or halfway, maybe.
Simba 2 wants to know where to get the chili.
I got this chili at Costco. It depends where you live, if they have it or not. I've had a really hard time finding it here in Florida since I moved from Oklahoma. They had it all over Oklahoma and the West. Not so much here in Florida. So when I found it at Costco, 6 cans, and it was a reasonable price, I grabbed all 6 cans. I'm like, I'm taking that 6 cans.
Show it again. They want to see what the name of it
Sure.
is. Stag.
It's Stag House Reserve Chili with beans. They have all different varieties of stag chili. Pick, if you don't like the beans, get the kind without beans, but stag chili, I'm telling you, best canned chili ever. And I really do not like using canned chili, but when I have to, or I'm in a pinch, this is what I use because it's the closest to homemade. Yep. Okay. So to make 6 ramekins, you're going to need 2 cans of, and not 2 cans of bird, 2 cans, plural, of the chili. And I like that it has the pop top too, which makes it easy to open, which is also great if you're camping too, and you want to make like nachos or something over the campfire. And I would be playing Dolly Parton music, but obviously that's copyrighted, so we've got some non-copyrighted country music in the background for you all to enjoy today, courtesy of the Richard.
Matt said, I wonder if Wendy's chili would work.
It could, but it doesn't have, like, this stag chili has a big chunks of like steak in it. That's one of the reasons I like it. It's not like all mushy. I don't know if that's the right word I'm looking for. But yeah, I like my chili to be chunky and that you know the meat is in there and you can distinguish the meat from the beans. It's not all one big mush. But I think you could use Wendy's chili if you like Wendy's chili. And Wendy's chili is pretty good. I've had it before. Okay.
Anthony the Molar Man says hello from Acadia
Anthony.
National Park in Maine.
Oh my goodness, you're on vacation and you've joined us. My goodness. Welcome in, Anthony, and I hope you're having a great vacation. Okay, so now we're just going to top it with cornbread mix gently.
Jay Grubb said you need to use the new smoker to make chili.
Yes, I'm actually using it next weekend for 4th of July. I'm making a brisket. I'm really excited.
Mighty says hello.
Mighty, welcome in. So nice to have you here. I hope you and Edgar Mode are doing well. And this is just about going to make 6 of our hot pies. So 1 box of cornbread mix, 2 cans of chili, 6 ramekins. I'm not sure how the capacity size of these ramekins. I think there's 6 of them.
Jeffrey Prop said he'll try it with vegetarian chili.
Oh, you could definitely make it with vegetarian chili, and I encourage that wholeheartedly. Okay, so now that they're topped with the cornbread, I'm going to pop them in the oven for about, I'm going to try 30, I'll check them at 30, but I think it's going to probably take more like 40. But I'll show you what they look like. Matt
said the smoker, won't the beans fall through the grill?
Yeah, no, we're not doing this on the smoker. I'm going to do my 4th of July brisket next week, but that's going to be off camera because that takes like 12 hours.
Julie McCowan wants to know if you've been to Dollywood.
I have not. Richard has. I want to go really, really bad. Okay, and like I said, because the chili's really cooked, you're just cooking it through. So what we're really checking for is the cornbread to be cooked through and done and golden brown. So I'm just going to wash this out. And how's the chat doing? Anyone have any questions or concerns or anything?
They're just talking amongst themselves.
Oh, good. You guys are great at that. I love that. When in doubt, you can get a conversation going in the chat there. Okay. So I'm just cleaning up a little bit because we're going to use the bowls and stuff again. However, our next recipe is going to be our coconut cake. And that one's going to be a lot of fun. It's a coconut pineapple cake. And I found a recipe online that made it from scratch. But of course, you know, I have these mixes. And I'm going to have to put my garbage disposal on for a minute. So hold on, everybody. Sorry. And thank you for being patient. But yeah, so I found this recipe. It's a coconut pineapple cake. And I'm like, well, we're going to use Dolly's coconut cake mix. And I'll show you everything we did. I'm going to put my cheese away for now because we're good. All right. Now, this, 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 and this. All right. So, here is what we have. Oh, I forgot one thing. I knew I was doing something.
Jay Grubb says he has some rubs to bring you.
Really? Ooh.
And Matt said Jay Grubbs has the rubs.
Matt, you're too funny. He does indeed. He knows his barbecue, that's for sure. Okay, so here's our Dolly Parton's favorite coconut cake mix. So that's what I use. And I made the cake 2 9-inch rounds according to the package directions, which call for 1 cup of milk, 4 large eggs, and a half a cup of melted butter. So I did all of that. I baked them yesterday, put them in the freezer so it would be easier to frost today. So the cake's made. That's one thing we don't have to do. Then, because you also had to chill the filling overnight, so, or at least 4 hours or so. So I just made it yesterday. And it just consists of a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. Do not drain it. You need the liquid. And 2/3 of a cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Now, I put the link to that recipe in the video description as well as in our Facebook group. So if you need it, or if you want to message me on social media, if you can't find it, I'll give it to you. But basically, you just heat all those ingredients over medium heat and keep stirring frequently, and it'll warm through. And then you'll notice it'll start to thicken and get a glossy sheen almost like a jelly or a jam, and that's what you're looking for. And then you know it's done. Take it off the heat, let it cool, but while it's cooling, you have to put some plastic wrap on the top to prevent a film from forming that you don't want, a little skin that would form on the pineapple. So you do that and then cool it to room temperature and put it in a storage container in the fridge, and then you're ready to go. Yes.
Jonathan Chong says hi.
Hi, Jonathan.
Diane Scott says hi.
Hello, Diane.
And Mighty sent 1999.
Mighty.
Here's my contribution towards Donna's Dolly's goodies.
Mighty. That's so kind of you. And you don't have to do that. And my gosh, that's so appreciated. Thank you so much. It's very generous of you. And honestly, you guys are so kind. Thank you. Okay, so then we've got the pineapple filling cooling and the cake I had wrapped up and put in the freezer. And now we're gonna assemble the cake. And I've got 3 pans. I don't know if we're gonna need all 3 pans, so I'm gonna start with 2. I know we're gonna need at least 2 of the buttercream, Dolly's buttercream frosting. And I'm gonna mix this with coconut because what I have found and Richard can attest to this because he had to help me vacuum, is when you're, putting it on the side of the cake, even though I had it on a cookie sheet or on a baking sheet to catch the coconut, it's just a really, really messy task to get on the side of the cake, and it just gets everywhere. And since we're streaming and we have more recipes to do, I didn't want to have to do that. So I'm going to mix the coconut into the frosting this time and see how that works for us. So, okay.
Magical News Live is tuning in from work.
Nicholas! Oh my goodness, I miss you. We have to get together soon, Nicholas. Thank you for tuning in from work. That's very kind of you. I know you're so busy. Okay. So here, ta-da, is the cake that I baked yesterday. This is the coconut cake. I made it according to the package direction. I've got this is my turnstile for the cake. It just helps me to decorate the cake and makes it a little bit easier. I cut each 9-inch layer in half. So we have, oh no, they're frozen. Oh, this is going to be interesting now. I might need to put this in the, oh, it's really frozen. We took these out a while ago. Let me see if well, maybe I should move on to something different. Let me mix the frosting.
Movie Mania Nick is here.
Hi, Nick. Welcome in. I'm going to put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. I don't know. They're still frozen. Boy, that new freezer really works. All right, so what we'll do while we're waiting for that to be separatable, I guess I made a word. We will get our frosting going here.
Where did you purchase the cake spinner?
Oh, this cake spinner I have had for over 20 years. I got it at Michael's. It's a Wilton, but they sell them on Amazon. Yeah, it's just called a cake turntable. Yep. All right. So I'm going to get my spatula, which is not in here anymore. So I don't know where my big spatula went. I'll go find it. How did I get over there? That's fine. Found it. Okay. So we're going to get our frosting into this bowl. And the only reason I'm doing it this way is because we're mixing it with some coconut. And we're going to use shredded sweetened coconut. And I'm curious to see what this tastes like because this does not look like any buttercream I've ever seen. This looks like vanilla frosting from a can. Richard, taste that. Tell me what you think it is. It says it's buttercream. Let's see if I can get those.
Tastes like buttercream.
Does it taste like buttercream?
Doesn't taste as good as your buttercream, but
To me, it tastes like vanilla frosting. Yeah, that's just me. I'm not getting the butter, but I mean, I use real butter in mine, and you obviously can't. They couldn't do that because it needs to be refrigerated. They probably use butter flavoring or something. Can you read the ingredients, Richard? But it's still good. I mean, it just tastes like vanilla frosting.
No butter in it.
There's no butter in it. See, how can you say it's buttercream and not have butter? Dolly, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Okay. I'm just adding some sweetened flaked coconut here. Just make it coconutty.
Margie said their anniversary is the 6th of July.
Oh, well, happy early anniversary, Margie. I hope Herschel's doing well. I know he was having a rough time. Okay, I'm gonna have us taste this because I want to make sure we added enough coconut. Because it is a coconut pineapple cake. Okay, Richard.
Janie B loves all your butterflies.
Oh, thank you, Jamie B. I think they're very effective. I like them.
Paul Engel's here.
Hi, Paul. Welcome in. Do I need more coconut? More coconut? We're going to have to retest. Okay. Let's see. I'll have more coconut now. I didn't think it was enough, but you know, I erred on the side of caution. All right. And excuse my microwave being open. I'm just waiting for that cake to kind of get to the point. The coconut's fine. To the point where we can separate the cakes. I may need to use another spatula. Okay. All right. 2 more spoons. We'll try it again. There you go. There it goes.
That's good.
That's better. Mm-hmm.
Buddy R is here.
Hi, buddy. Welcome in.
And Paul Eichenlaub.
Hi, Paul. Glad to have you here.
And Matt's making fun of your butterflies aren't even over there.
No, I did that on purpose because butterflies do not fly in a straight line. They're all over the place. So, yep. They weren't supposed to be straight.
Victoria Ward is here.
Hi, Victoria. Okay, so now I'm going to try again and see if these will separate.
John P. Hazelton.
Oh, hello. Okay. If these don't separate this time, I'm going to use a spatula. Well, I might do that now. Let's see.
Janie B wants to know what your favorite Dolly Parton song is.
Okay, for sentimental reasons, I love The Coat of Many Colors, but I also really love, of course, Jolene. I would have to say those are my 2 favorites. 95's a good one. I Will Always Love You. She has so many, and she's a prolific songwriter. She's written songs for many, many recording artists. She's just so talented. I'm going to get a plate so I can put the other cake layers on it. This is going to be interesting.
Sandy Pandy's here.
Hi, Sandy. Good to see you.
Goofy Loves Disney is here.
Oh, hi, Goofy Loves Disney. Okay, Richard. it's not budging. Okay. I'm gonna put it in the microwave for another 30 seconds. I'm kind of burning it. What happened? I did not anticipate that happening. Did you? No, I thought they popped right apart. And I'm wondering if that has something again to do with the butter, because every time I've made cakes like that with foil, they separate pretty easy. Maybe I should have individually wrapped the layers instead. But let's see what happens here. And I wanted the cake cold too, that's the thing, because you saw what happened to the duck cake. This might help more. Okay.
Joyce Carco is here.
Oh, hi Joyce. Welcome in. Let's say my players here.
Vandal Rim is here.
Oh, hi Vandal Rim.
Says, hi Donna, missed your cooking strains, but love seeing your Trader Joe hauls and watching you and Ardrons try the treats.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I got one layer off.
Matthew Kent's here.
Hi Matthew. Welcome in. I'm just going to keep going 30 seconds and see what happens. Oh, no, I don't have to stand it. All right.
And Jennifer Caruso.
Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in. Okay, so we've had a few mishaps. We had a technical glitch at the beginning. We're having a cake issue at the moment that I didn't anticipate. So I froze my cakes so they would be easier to frost, but then they all froze together, and now they won't separate. So we're working on it, but I'm sure we'll get it. Yep, we got it. All right. Okay. There. All right. So the cake on the bottom is a little bit mushy, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. This wouldn't have happened if I individually wrapped my layers, which found me, but that's okay. We're gonna go with this. Now, here's our pineapple filling. And the bottom layer is good for it to be broken on because, but see, I have the plastic wrap so we didn't get a skin and it looks just like a pineapple jam. I'm gonna have Richard taste some.
Texas Takes is here. Texas Takes.
Oh, hi Ed, welcome in.
And Marguerite Maggie's now with her regular name.
Oh, hi
Instead of
Marguerite.
Goofy Loves Disney.
Marguerite, good to see you. All right,
That's really good.
Yeah. I think it's gonna go well with the cake. All right. So we're gonna fill. Put some filling here. And don't go all the way to the edge because then it'll seep out of your cake. That's my trick there. Go to within like a half an inch of the edge.
Kathy Hollister says, Donna, you're doing great. Julia Child would be proud. You have handled every issue with professional pizzazz.
Well, thank you. I just do my best and roll with the punches because that's all we can do. Okay, so now we're going to go another layer here.
Suzanne is here.
Suzanne, welcome in. So you use a third of your pineapple on that layer, a third of your pineapple on this layer, and your last third on the top. Well, not the top, but the next layer. And it's looking great. It's going to be just fine. I know it's going to taste good. And like I said, if any layer was going to go wrong, the bottom one's the best because no one's going to really see that. And that's what we want to learn to, hide our mistakes there. There we go. And then the last of our pineapple filling will go on here. Oh, and that was one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about too. I was telling Richard, I was making my pineapple filling and I was using, not an awkward. I used canned whole pineapple. You've seen the can. I showed you. It's right here. Right? So, yeah, I opened my can of pineapple and I noticed while I'm cooking it, all these little hard, like brown and black things. And I'm like, what in the world is this? Well, what it was the little eyes from the pineapple. They didn't peel the pineapple properly. It was the little eye of the pineapple skin that was in there. So I had to pick all of those out. There were like 20 of them. I was not happy. So that was the last of our pineapple. And there's our cake. Isn't it pretty? Okay. So get rid of this now. And now comes fun part, because we can erase all mistakes with our buttercream. And I always go top first and then side. And that's why the spinning helps. Get it even.
And that's Stacy on the harmonica.
You're funny. Now I'm going to do side. And this has been my issue with these Duncan Hines cakes, I'll be honest with you, is that they get so moist, and that's why I froze it, that they start falling apart when you're frosting them.
Edgar Mode says howdy.
Howdy, Edgar Mood. Welcome in. And see, that's coming off. I don't know why. Then we get a good layer on and then go touch up. What I'm doing now is just trying to seal this cake so that the pineapple doesn't leak out and you don't see cake. Just see frosting. And you can't really do a crumb coat, which I like to do on my cakes, with these because, like I said, they are super moist, like too moist almost. I think it's looking kind of good. What do you guys think?
Edgar wants to know if there's a keto version of this recipe.
Oh, I wish. That would be so nice. It's coming along. What do you guys think?
Perky said looking good.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Kathy Hollister said it's looking great.
You just have to take your time and, cover up. That's what the icing does. It covers up your mistakes. And so this cake so far has taken pretty much the 2 cans of frosting like I thought it would. I have a 3rd can if I need it, but I think we're going to be okay.
Edgar Mode said these cakes are always better the day after, but it's hard to wait that long.
It's true. In fact, we're going to put this back in the freezer for an hour to let it set. And
Matthew Kent wants a slice.
okay. Now we're going to go over any holes or mistakes.
Janie B wants to lick the bowl.
That's here. And I will say, having a cake turntable does help immensely. See, now it looks even, right? Do you guys think it looks pretty even? You couldn't even tell that bottom layer gave us an issue now. What do you guys think? I'm gonna spin it around. Let me know if you see any, like, holes or anything.
Nico the Greco says it looks even from here.
Thank you, Nico.
Ed said he's been smoking beef ribs since 8 o'clock.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. Okay, I'm thinking this looks good. What do you think, Richard?
Looks good.
Yeah? Do I have any holes?
I don't see any.
Okay, because it's pretty much out of icing. But some of the mold. Okay. Now comes the fun part too. Because you know, this is a Dolly case. So I'm gonna do some butterfly sprinkles.
Mighty said, I really love room temperature coconut cake. What is your preference, Donna?
I like it room temperature as well, but to set it up, you have to put it in the fridge. That's why we're gonna put ours in the freezer for a little bit. That way it'll set up quicker. What do you guys think? Let me do this. I think I'm gonna go around the edge with a damp paper towel. And, oh, I think this. What do you think?
Looks really good.
Just gonna get any pineapple banana.
Edgar wants to know if you can make it as cupcakes and how many
I'm
do you
sure
think
you could.
how many do you think a box would render?
I would say they'd render probably around 2 dozen, I'd say. Because I made this
Yeah.
big cake and it's 4 layers. So I would say 24 cupcakes. Okay. Did you get the picture?
Diane Scott said you need an Amazon store. I love watching to see what kitchen gadgets you use.
Oh, thanks. I should do that. That's a good idea. I gotta shake all this out. Put it there, and then I'm gonna shake up the mat. And then I'm gonna cover the cake back up. A couple of strays. Just gonna shake this up, I think. Got some cake crumbs. There we go. Lay my utensils back out.
Mighty said looks expensive.
What's the what?
Looks expensive.
Well, that's good, because it wasn't expensive, that's for sure. The cake mixes, I think, sell at Walmart for like $2.98, something like that. So it's not bad at all. We use that for the cake. That's just for the cake. Okay.
Emily says, what do you think? I think I want a big slice.
Oh, Emily, you're the best. Thank you. Okay, Richard, so I'm going to gently, you know what, I'm not going to use these. I'm going to cover it. All right, I'm going to ask the chat. Do you think I should use plastic wrap or wax paper to cover it?
Disney World Castle says hello.
Hi, Disney World Castle. Welcome in. So let me know what they say. I'm debating between plastic wrap, gently and loosely, or wax paper. I think maybe the plastic wrap, loosely. Then check the hot pie. They don't look quite done. We'll give them another. I said they would take probably another.
Diane Scott said wax.
Wax? What did everybody else think?
Matthew Kent said wax.
Okay, we'll go for wax.
Mark Langenkamp said toothpicks and plastic wrap.
All right. I can't reach the wax paper.
LSU mom said wax paper, then plastic wrap over it.
Okay. It's only going in the freezer for like an hour just to set it up. Maybe not even. I got a new freezer for the garage, and it does a super job. It did way too good a job on this cake the first time. I'm just going to gently go over like this for some reason. And then this can go like this, and then I'll go one the other way, and then we can put it in the freezer. And then we'll have assistants who can give you a hand if they get used to kind. Got it? I always hold it from the bottom to the left. Got it? Okay, don't drop the cake. Everyone say, don't drop the cake. Don't drop the cake. Don't whoops. That's not funny. Okay. So that was our cake, guys, and it wasn't hard. It was just, that was my fault for not individually wrapping the layers when I froze them. I really thought leaving it out to sit on the counter for an hour before the show, it would defrost them, but it didn't. But that's okay. We made do, and we sacrificed a little bit of the bottom layer, but we can't even tell. So what they don't know will not hurt them, and it's still going to taste super duper good. All right. So now, I think I'm going to make, what should we do? Well, those are almost done. So I think I'll do the next thing that I'm going to need the oven for. And I'm going to fold this over because it's been making, crumbs and things are getting on it. But I think I'll do a quick cleanup. Then we're going to make our Southern style biscuits. We're going to bake our biscuits, and then we're going to make ham and cheese biscuits out of them. It's going to be yummy. So stay tuned for that. We're going to do a brief cleanup. And, oh yeah, I also forgot to pin the link to the fundraiser. If anyone's so inclined.
Mary Carroll says hello.
Hi, Mary. I hope Adam, Blake, and Reba are doing well. I'm still going to need to clean that screen.
Diana Crossley's here.
Hi, Diane. Welcome in. Okay, so let me go here. Make sure my volume's off. And I'm going into the chat, you guys.
That's so loud.
You want me to do a country line dance out here while you're...
Yes, smile the hat one more time.
Just do
Show them Tommy's handiwork from Corner Sports. They're really great hats. I love them. And I'm sorry, guys. I just really want to get this out for you.
This is the hat, and this is the bucket hat. This one says Sam. She really can't hear me.
And if I made any typos, guys, I know I didn't make a typo on the link, but if I made typos in my messaging, I apologize. Okay, that should be pinned to the top now. And
It
my
is.
moms, if you want to, feel free to copy that link and pop it in there every so often if you want to. Because, yeah, I'd really like to make one kid's wish come true this year. I know it's going to be a struggle, so I'm trying to get a jump start. But, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to, before I clean this up, I'm going to do the biscuits so I don't keep everybody waiting too long. Okay? So I'm going to wipe this out because I just washed it. It's still wet.
Matt said, Richard, walk the runway for us.
Yes, you're supposed to swagger. Come on, Richard.
That's all the swagger I have.
That's it. Well, Vanna White doesn't have to do it. All right. So here's our buttermilk biscuit mix, and we are going to make it according to the package. However, we're going to add a few things in and zhuzh it up.
Perky wants to know who made the hats.
Oh, that would be our wonderful friend Tommy from Corner Sports. Mods, if Emily, if you're still here, I know you have Tommy's link. Can you put the link to Corner Sports in? That would be wonderful. Any of you that can do that, my moderators, I'd really appreciate it. I'm sorry I'm having you guys work so hard today. I try not to do that. Thank you. Okay. Now we're going to need 10 tablespoons of cold butter that I'm going to cut up. I'm going to get this package emptied here. Thank you. There we go. All right. There we go. Biscuit mix in the bowl. Now we're going to add in 12 tablespoons of butter that I'm going to chunk up. I said 10, didn't I? It's 12. A lot of butter. And 1 cup of milk. That's all we need for this one. So, yay.
Edgar Mode wants to know if we're looking forward to Jollywood Nights at Disney Hollywood Studios.
I am, but I don't think I'm going to. Just because the price tag is so high.
Jingle bell, jingle bam.
All right, I'm going to give it 5 more minutes on these.
Emily put his link in for Corner
Oh,
Sports.
Emily, you totally rock. Thank you so much. We need a little dish. Cut my butter. Alrighty. I might need cloves eventually for this too. We shall see.
Julie Young has been a member for 16 months.
Yay, Julie!
Said, I love seeing your live stream again, Donna.
Oh, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. It's good to be back. It's been hectic. You know.
Of course I'm licking the bowl, Matt.
He knows you. I heard a sand giggle. So basically, if you don't have half sticks like I do, it's basically 1.5 sticks of butter. It didn't say salted or unsalted, so I usually use salted, so that's what I'm going with here. I'm gonna get my knife, which is right here. And I'm gonna chunk this up.
Classy Disney mom said, "We missed you. It's good to see you."
Oh, thank you. It's good to be back. Thank you all for being here, by the way. So I'm just cutting it into like tablespoon portions and then into little cubes of that big. I never know. That the multi-cameras always get me.
Now Stacy's playing the guitar.
I was gonna say we went from country music to like Spain.
No, that's me playing the guitar.
Is that you?
I learned that 5 minutes ago. Sounds pretty good. We're learning it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, the country music ended and went right to the guitar. So, Andromeda Sean is here.
Hi, Andromeda Sean. Welcome in. And again, it's so good to have all of you here. I've missed all of you. I haven't even been in parks or anything. It's just so hot. The actual temperature here this week before the real feel, Richard said it's going to be 99 before the heat index, and that's on Thursday and Friday. It's like, ugh. That's not fun. Okay. We will wash our hands because that's yeah. I don't want that jam. That's so dispenser. Pump on it jams. Pump up the jam. Did I get that? Okay.
Rob Fuzz is here.
Rob, welcome in. If I had air horn sounds, I'd make them for you. But woo, 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 woo. Not the best I can do. But welcome in. Good to see you. Okay. 1 cup of milk. Now we're going to cut the butter in. And well, I think I'm going to mix it first and then cut the butter in. Because if I cut the butter in with the milk not mixed in, that is going to go all over the place.
Relaxing Disney says, "Hello, Donna. Hope you're having a great Sunday. I'm ninja watching."
Hi, Relaxing Disney, and thank you. I am having a good Sunday. I hope you're having a good Sunday. And thank you for ninja watching. We love our ninja watchers. And our replay, team replay. Y'all rock. Okay, so I'm gonna get in there with my hands after, so I'm just gonna leave that like that for now. I'm gonna get my pastry cutter, and now we're just gonna go in, make a dough. And now, no, we're not because our buzzer's went off. So we're gonna check our cosmetics one more time. And now I'm going to take them out, and I'm going to get a toothpick, I think, and see if they're cooked through. And if they're not, we'll put them back in. They smell really good. Can anyone else smell them?
I can smell them.
Well, that's who I would. Thanks, Richard.
I don't think anybody in the stream can.
Now, I wish you had smell-o-vision, guys. It smells really good. Okay. Have a toothpick. Yep, it's done. Now, at this point, you could top it with a little bit more cheese, and I don't know. Do you think I should? Because I put cheese in it. I'm gonna let you make the decision on that. Should I put a little more cheese on the top?
Just a little.
Yeah, okay. See, sometimes you like the cheese on the top, and then sometimes you don't. I don't know. But I think we'll put it back in for a couple minutes with the cheese on the top.
Rob said he's dreaming of the smell.
Rob, you're awesome. Just gonna put a little bit of cheese on each one. And this is another reason why it's good to have it on a baking sheet with parchment, because any extra cheese can just land on parchment. You can pick it up. Be careful and make sure your pan is cool enough to the touch that you can pick it up. Touch that. Let's see, I can touch these. Extra cheese up there. There we go. Now pop them back in the oven just so the cheese can melt, and those will be done. And then once those come out, I gotta turn the oven up. Guys, to remind me, after the pot pies come out, we need to turn the oven temperature up to 425 for our biscuits. Oh yeah. Well, no, we're gonna need the milk for the other recipe too. Don't they look good, Richard?
I really do.
There you go. And then this one, Joe. Alright. Now, we're gonna do our biscuits. You can see, I hope you can see, I have an overhead, but where'd my other can go? The dough is forming. Just keep blending. And at this point, I think I'm gonna get gloves. And I'm gonna use my hands to blend. You don't want to overwork the biscuit dough ever. No. All right. Now, Richard, I'm going to need your help for one little second. I'm going to put my mat out. I'm going to have you put my mat out for me so I can roll the biscuits out. It's just going to go right here. Yay, I love this mat. I love you too, Matt, Simba too, but this is my baking mat that I love right now. You know I love you, Matt. Oh, and Matt, Simba too, if you're still here, are you coming to karaoke on Friday? I hope you can make it. Jersey Mike, you're in here, right? You're making it, right? You and Rhonda to karaoke Friday night? It's gonna be a fun time, you guys. And see, that's the other thing too. I don't want to get my hands all over the pastry thing, and yeah. So now I'm going to go in like this. Just make it a nice dough.
Aaron, Disney fan for life, says hello from Niagara region of Ontario, Canada.
Oh, hello.
It's like 99 degrees Fahrenheit here today.
It's hotter than here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope you're staying cool up there. I used to live in Alaska. I lived 3 years on the Bering Sea in Nome, and then I lived 6.5 years in the interior, just south of Fairbanks and North Pole. So I know in the northern climates when it gets hot like that, we're not used to it. So my heart is with you.
Matthew Kent said, what about me?
Matthew Kent, well, we love you too. We love all Mats. We love everyone in this chat.
Chats and mats.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna need you one more time because I forgot the flour. I'm so sorry.
Flour.
I think I might be able to do it with flour. Give me that. I can go. Everybody, give a applause emoji for Richard. That was masterful. Oh, and then I need you to come because I don't want to put my hands in the flour.
How much?
Just like I'll tell you when. That's good. Because I'm just gonna roll this out. I'm just gonna pat it out really, and then we're gonna cut some biscuits. Okay, and then when we're done with this one, I really do need to do this here. So I'm gonna need my glue again. Okay, so we're just doing the flours just so things don't stick. And I'm gonna press because I don't want to roll too hard with a rolling pin and break down the butter too terribly much because you can see the big chunks of butter, which is what makes the biscuits flaky because they form little air pockets in the biscuit. That makes it flaky and tender, and we don't want a tough biscuit, so trying not to go too hard. And I have a baking sheet lined with parchment, and so I did do that part right. I don't know why I forgot about the flour. Sorry, Richard. So, a little bit more. Remember, we're using these for little biscuit sandwiches, so I use my cutter. I think this is like a 3-inch cutter. But you can make these, the box says it's drop biscuits, but I figured since we're making biscuit sandwiches out of them, I wanted them a little bit more uniform, so you can cut them in half. And my baking sheet's over there.
What do you want?
Let's see.
Up here?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. I didn't put the other stuff in there yet. Well, now I gotta mix other things. I forgot. I forgot the cheese. And I think chives. I was gonna put chives in here. See, this is what happens when I make the recipes up in my head because I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm like doing it as I go along. I'm throwing a little bit of cheese in there. And some chives. I think I said chives. Can you help me get to my notes? And then notes are down there. And then go to my Dolly Parton cooking sheet and go down to where it says ham and biscuit sliders there. I was supposed to put the chives. I knew it was chives. Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna just check the biscuits out of the hot ice maker. Where did I put the chives? Oh, here they are. All right. So I have some freeze-dried chives because we didn't have any fresh ones in our store that looked like they were brown and dying. So I'm just gonna use some freeze-dried chives and some cheese. I was thinking these were looking pale. I'm like, geez, these biscuits look really pale. $4.25 now. Thanks, Richard, for helping. Oh, they look great. Let's take a picture. And we have a stove pan. Can I show them? And I'm just working in now. Normally, I'm just going to say we would have mixed the cheese and the chives in the bowl, but this is perfectly fine. I'm just going to make sure not to overmix the dough. So we're doing it very gingerly, but make sure everything is evenly distributed. Because you don't want like one biscuit getting all chives and one getting all cheese. That's just weird. Yeah. They look good.
Smells good.
Smells really good.
The fish is good.
Okay. That looks better now. See, we've got some color in there. Some green and some yellow from the cheese. So yeah, that's looking a lot better. They were so pecky looking. Okay. That's one. And I'll show you now. They look a lot better. See? It'll be a lot prettier. And what's going to happen after we bake these, they don't take long. They take like 9 to 11 minutes. But once we bake them, we're going to top them with honey butter. Then when they're cool enough to handle, we're going to have them. And we're going to put ham in there and cheese. And maybe when they're done, I was going to bake it with the hot honey, but I'm afraid if I bake it with the hot honey will get like lava. So I'm going to maybe put the hot honey on after as a finishing note. And then you just go back in and keep going until you get all your biscuits done. Makes a lot of biscuits.
Aaron, Disney fan for life, is going to get going.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Aaron. I hope you have a wonderful day. Try to stay cool out there. These biscuits look great. I'm going to have you take a picture before they go in the oven. I'll do it in stages.
Matthew Kent said, your oven plays music? Wow.
It does. That means it's preheated. I think I'm going to need another baking sheet, huh? I need to take that. Maybe a small one. Put some parchment on it. This last one, I'm kind of molding it myself so that it fits in this mold. So we don't waste any. You know what I do? I just fold it in half. But thank you, Richard. Okay. So that's done for now. Do we still have our videos for Give Kids the World on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you want to, I'm going to pop these in a 425 degree oven, guys, for about 9 to 11 minutes, it says. We'll see when they get golden brown. But in the meantime, when we do a quick cleanup, I'm going to have Richard play a Give Kids the World video for you guys so you can learn more about it. And then why it's so near and dear to my heart and why I do this every year on my birthday in July and have a fundraiser.
Ready?
Yes, I'm ready whenever.
Just to see the smiles on my kid's face, it means the world to me. You know, Kamarion, he's a God's blessing. He's an angel. This little boy will crack you up. You know, he had the little cute little dimples, you know. He was just a beautiful little boy. He was never sick. I worked 2 part-time jobs and plus take care of the kids. It's just how life is, you know. We make it. You know, it's hard, but we make it. Mario was diagnosed with ALL, leukemia. I hate saying the words. I hate hearing the words. For somebody to tell you that your grandchild that you took care of since he was 4 months old has cancer, you know, when you hear the word cancer, it's just one of the worst things that goes through your mind. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna be all right? What's gonna happen? And my baby kept saying he was scared. Grandma, I'm scared. You know, seeing him so sick and all them tubes in his arms.
Kids shouldn't have to worry. They should be able to go run around, have fun, play, and just be a normal child. I think that's one of the great things about the village is we do exactly that for them for the week that they're here.
I see so many times that kids that their wish is to come to go to Disney or go to Universal or go to SeaWorld. We make it happen for them.
A lot of the families have never been on vacation due to the challenges of having a child with a life-threatening or terminal condition.
It's now that these families need that time together. They need a break from their doctor visits and hospital stays and treatments. It's not something that can wait.
Magic happens here every day. Give Kids the World is one of the only organizations that provides not only for the Wish child, but for the whole Wish family. They are here for probably the best week of their life.
It's given them a renewed strength to fight. You know, there's nothing that beats it.
There are a lot of families who say that this place has changed their life and changed their child's life, and that are still here because of the village.
Just the fun that is here.
The kids having fun, they don't think about their sickness. And that's what they need sometimes to get it off their mind. That's part of healing.
This village is not filled with sadness. This village is filled with hope and smiles, kids eating ice cream, kids riding rides, kids being kids.
This is something I would never be.
You're back.
Okay, everyone. So thank you for watching the video while we cleaned up a little bit. I hope you got to learn a little bit about the village. They help critically ill children and their families just have a respite from life, and they provide a week, 1 week all-inclusive, cost-free vacations for the Wish child and their family, so they can just get a respite, like I said, from life and their illnesses, and just be a kid for a week. So that's really important, and it's a cause that's dear to my heart.
Zippity Doo Dog is here.
Hey Doug, welcome in. Okay, and Doug actually, he actually volunteered there a couple of days out of his vacation here in Orlando at Give Kids the World Village. So Doug, thank you for doing that. That is just really commendable. You know, when people take time out of their vacations to help others, that just shows how big your heart is. So thank you.
Hands Full, Heartful's here.
Hi, Hands Full, Heartful. Welcome in.
And Honora J.
Hi, Honora. Welcome in. Okay. So we're debating what to do next because we have 5 minutes there. Should we do a taste test? you think
What?
it's too hot for chili?
Try it.
We can try it.
Pictures first.
What?
Pictures.
Oh, well, yeah. We'll take a print of that. It's really hot still. I think we better wait.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the next thing we're going to make after the sliders, we'll start talking about that, is we're going to be using our banana cake mix, but we're not making another cake. Oh no. And we are not making cupcakes, and we are not making cookies. We are going to make strawberry banana pancakes. And we're going to top it. We're going to put strawberries in the pancakes as well as a garnish on top. We're going to use some whipped cream and butterfly sprinkles on top to make it pretty, and some strawberry. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I got this. Stop staring that down. She's so interruptive and distracting. All right. So we need 2 cups of milk. And now you can make this with any cake mix. I'm using this with the banana because I thought the strawberry banana breakfast is kind of a win-win there. So yeah, you can use any cake mix that you would like.
100 Acre Wood says hello.
Oh, hi, 100 Acre Wood.
And Cherry says hi.
I'm sorry,
Cherry.
Cherry. Welcome in. I'm so glad to have all of you here, not just Max. You're all really awesome. And I appreciate you taking time out of your Sunday to be here with us cooking and having some fun. All right, so here's our banana cake mix. I'm just gonna check my egg count. I know it's 2 cups of milk. It is. No, it's not. It's 2 eggs and 1 cup of milk. So this is why I wrote it down. 1 cup of milk and 2 eggs and our strawberries. Okay. But I couldn't be more simple. And of course I messed it up because I thought I'm multitasking. And after I turned 50, multitasking doesn't work so terribly well for me. But, okay, so 1 cup of milk. I stand corrected. 1. And 2 eggs. I had it reversed. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. I need to check. So 1 cup of milk. Here we go. Two eggs. That's going to be a half cup of our egg beaters.
Hands full, hearts full says, we're a foster family that adopted 2 of our children. Does Give Kids the World work with foster families? I know a lot of families that could use some help. We are blessed, but I know many.
I know they usually work with critically ill children, but you can always reach out to them and see what they say. I've never asked, to be honest, so that's a good question. But I believe it's for critically ill children and their families. But fostering is also a very noble thing to do. I was a foster mom when I lived in Alaska, and I fostered, I think it was 6 different children over the years, and I loved all of them as my own. They were just wonderful children. Okay, so now we mix this up. There's no melted butter in here.
Gene G. Jr. says hello.
Oh, hi, Jean. Welcome in. So I have my strawberries here. I just chopped them up ahead of time because, like I said, multitasking. I was like, I'm going to forget to do that, which I probably would have. So I'm going to fold these in. Now I'm going to make sure I didn't omit butter because I know the cake mix itself says to use butter, but I don't think we need butter here. So I'm going to check. Come on, we got one last stubborn. There we go, strawberry. Right in the dishwasher. I see. Yeah. Nope, we don't need any more butter. We're good. And this looks like a pancake batter. Now I'm not going to heat up the pan yet because there's like 2 seconds left on the biscuits. And then take those out and let them cool. See what we got. It smells very banana-y. Yeah, they're not quite done. Give them another. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is melt some butter in the pan and start making the Now, Richard, if you don't mind moving the pot pie maybe to the kitchen table or something, they make cool faster that way.
Okay. Vicky Gillespie says, sorry, I didn't get notifications. I've been dealing with tornadoes.
Oh my goodness, well stay safe, Vicky, no worries. Yeah, and stick around, guys, because we will be using our kitchen torch. And I know Nicholas is at work, but yeah, if he was here, he'd get to use the kitchen torch. Flipper. And we'll see how those are doing after 2 minutes. We're done with the flour, so we can put that away.
Hands full, hearts full said, my goal is to turn our channel into a place that supports foster families.
Aw,
Donna is so sweet. Thank you for being a foster mom.
I love that. Well, thank you. It was an honor and privilege to be a foster mom. And I wish we could have adopted our foster children, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. But I love them to this day with all my heart. They're special little children. So we're just melting butter, and we're just going to make pancakes. It's not rocket science or anything like that. Stir this up for a minute. I'm going to get rid of this whisk. Oops. Okay. I'm going to get my label. And the biscuits need to cool enough so we can cut them in half anyway. So it's good that we're doing this in the interim, because we don't want to put our hands on biscuits. Okay. And you can do this on your black stove if you want to. It's just like 100 degrees out there on the porch, so I didn't want to do that today. And plus I've got stuff in the oven, and I didn't want to, go all over the place. One ladle. Let's see how this all goes. I'm going to make 3 at a time to see how it goes. I'm going to check these with a toothpick, because I really don't want doughy biscuits by any means. And now when you're making your pancakes, and I know you all probably know, but you wait for them to bubble. They'll have like little air bubbles on the top, and that's how you know it's time to flip them. Don't touch them until then, because they'll just run everywhere.
More sunshine, please, is here.
Jim! Oh my goodness, we have missed you. It's so good to see you. I was beginning to think you fell off the face of the earth or something, but I think you're in Michigan. I hope you had a great time with your family. Wonderful. They're all done, or so they seem. The toothpicks came out clean. And I have my my heat over like medium high. I don't want them to burn. I'll just wait and see what happens here. I see some bubbles starting with one, but not quite. I think I'm gonna need more butter eventually, so I'll grab some more butter. So I'm prepared. Yeah, we used a lot of butter today. This show sponsored by the Dairy Association. Just kidding. I see them bubbles starting in that one. I don't want to turn the heat up too high because you don't want black pancakes and you don't want pancakes cooked on the outside and, raw on the middle. So you just take your time. It's worth it to take your time. This one has some bubbles, so I'm going to take a little peek. And you'll know too, because your scratches should go right under it. Okay, let's see the first one is the burning. And it is, it's falling apart. I'm going to try a different spatula maybe. Go. I'm not messing around now. Okay. Good color, but the first one always falls apart. That's my story and I'm sticking with it.
It's me, David T. said, Donna, how's the birthday cake coming?
Hi, David. Oh, it's in the freezer. So we will see how it turns out in a little bit. Richard, you might want to check on that. See. You just don't want to flip. I don't know why. They're being very tender. We're going to come this first batch to the test batch. Now that one's flipped, but it's well done. This is our test batch, you guys. I'm just going to get a plate and high on high. I'm definitely going to turn the heat down and be more patient with the next step. They smell amazing. We're going to turn the heat down, put more butter in, and one of them came out sloppy, the other two came out, one was overdone, one was not. So we're going to lower the heat, put some butter in. I'm going to take the pan off the heat.
Janie B. said, would you be able to do these pancakes on the Blackstone?
Absolutely. Yep. Most definitely good. Now, let's more.
I wish there was smoke.
It smells really good. I'm not going to do more than 3 at a time. I decided. But I am going to take a piece of this. Very banana-y. These are really good.
Now that's real. Doorbell is real.
Yeah, they're falling apart. They're really good ones. Yummy. Yeah. I would definitely say going low and slower better on these. I'm gonna put this pancakes on the plate. What's that bad? All right, Richard, come try this. That's really good.
It's inside out.
They're hot, but they're good.
That's really good flavor. It's Joey's World's here.
Hi, Lisa, Kip, and Joey. Oh, you didn't tell me you put the main camera back on. Mom shoving pancakes to my face. Thanks, Richard. Sorry, guys. That was the visual you didn't need.
Well, I have video review.
Look at what.
Okay. What I'm finding is these are turning out browner than I thought they would. They're so good. They made them. That one's definitely. We're just gonna get it later. I'm gonna need whipped cream from the fridge.
Out there?
And don't go to the main camera right now because I'm making a mess.
That fridge?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to make these look really good. Keyword is alright. I just sounded like Steve. Is it I? I. What I think I'm going to do is dump the brown butter out in between because they're browning the pancakes too much. So I'm going to lay this here. Just don't touch it now. Okay. So put this one on the top here, maybe. That's pretty. And then go in. Now you can go to the main camera. This is probably going to melt too. Yeah, I'm going to wait a minute. I think I'm gonna dump this brown butter out. Wash. Yeah, see, that's turning them brown to now. we'll take pictures of both and we'll see which batch comes out the best. And then... All right. I There's water on the bottom of the pan. Mental. There. All right. Patience is a virtue. So now we're going to melt new butter. And I think if we melt new butter,
Relaxing Disney's leaving.
I'm sorry.
Relaxing Disney has to go. They're
Oh,
heading out to a small group from
We're
church.
back in Tiffany. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So yeah, we're melting our butter. And I think the key to this is putting fresh butter in each batch and wiping your pan out. It's a pain, yeah, but if you want brown and not black pancake, that's what you need to do. And like I said, I'm not doing more than 3 pancakes. And this is like a huge 14-inch skillet. And I put this on medium. I'm gonna over there. Yep. Let's see how this is doing. Oh, this is better now. Okay, so I'm gonna put whipped cream. And I'm gonna put our sprinkles. Now I'm gonna have you take a picture. And I take a picture. That, and then maybe take one like that. Hurry up. Just gonna do that, and then we'll box. Okay. So now we're gonna try them. You gotta come in for a second.
I have to put the right camera on.
Now you can put powdered sugar on these, fresh strawberries, whatever you want to do. They're yummy. Keep lowering the heat. We're gonna go with that. What do you think?
Really good.
You taste the strawberry and the banana?
Yes.
And see, Richard doesn't like maple syrup, that's why I didn't put syrup on these. Really good. All right, so here you can, people can pick on these.
Anybody wants to try these?
I got this on low heat and it's still overcooking them. Alright. We're gonna get this other batch, but I don't think I'm gonna make any more after this because they're turning out too dark. And I don't know why. But they're cooked just fine in the middle. I've never had this issue before. Because I've not made pancakes on this new stove yet. So, could be an issue. But yeah, there's 3 more.
Those are mine.
Have them if you want to. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of that because I didn't. They're making them too dark, even though I put down low heat. I'm not sure why it's doing it. I don't know if it's the sugar content of the cake mix brownie. That could be. And I think we can probably take the cake out of the freezer. Don't you think? Placing my roll. I don't need my roll after this, but I just want to make sure it doesn't get sticky. I can have a pancake batter glue stuck to plastic. Okay. So now I'm going to split these biscuits in half. And I think I'm going to start with a small tray. And what's the verdict, guys? Are they good? Mm-hmm. I know. I did them over low heat, which is weird, but I don't know why the pan got so hot. And I'm thinking it's because the sugar, because I used a cake mix.
Yeah.
It might have browned it more, because they're not like burnt.
Yeah. No.
In the middle, they're just right. So
I find it hard to cook on the electric.
they are.
It gets, heat, the pan gets hot, and then everything burns after a while.
You're absolutely right.
It's not like gas, but they are good.
Sure.
I like the banana taste.
Yeah.
Different.
It's got it. Right.
Oh,
Size back.
Hey, welcome back, guys.
She said, "We love you, Donna."
Love you too, Sai.
yeah, we leave the fork there. Take it out.
Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? I'll do it after. I'm going to start with these biscuits and then, Richard, I'm going to need a plate. I'll grab a plate there. To the tops. They're very delicate, the biscuits, I'm noticing. So be very careful cutting them.
Who dat Dave is here.
I'll do that, Dave. Yes, I'm so Alright. Oops, part of the biscuit did it. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my ham. And my cheese. I'm using mustard this time. You can use cheddar, you can use Parmesan, you can use whatever kind of cheese you don't like butters. But today we're using mustard. So I've got this good honey ham. Thought that would be perfect for a ham and cheese biscuit. I'm going to do one slice of ham like that for biscuit. Okay. And then I'm going to put some cheese on it. There we go. Nice moisture cheese. On each slice, one slice on each. There we go. here. I'm just going to do 4 at a time because I want to demo it. There we go. I'm going to get these crumbs. Try to get these crumbs contained here. And then on. Alright. So now we're going to pop these back in the oven. Just until the cheese melts. And then we're going to top them. We'll do maybe a little bit. Alright. Some of the biscuit tops kind of like broke apart. I can tell you, the biscuits are very tender and good, but they're going to be really good as a sandwich. I'm debating what to do with the top. I think I'm going to brush them with honey butter and then put my honey on. So that means I need to have more butter. More butter. And then we'll put some honey in with it.
Amber E is here.
Hi Amber, welcome in. And guys, if you have any questions or anything after this point, just let them know. Okay. Can I clean up honey? I guess I can clean up. I got the honey now. I'll get my little whisk. Oh, it needs that more time. I'm going to take my mat. First. Get the crumbs off.
Janie B wants to know how long the strawberry season is here.
It starts actually in the winter months. Isn't the plant city?
In February,
It's
yeah.
in February. So our strawberry season, I think, is in the winter, and I think it's over now.
Yeah.
So everything we're getting is shipped in from other places. Now mixing some honey into our butter. And this is Florida honey, Florida orange blossom honey that Richard got. Ooh. Mmm. Okay.
CH said he's been ninja watching for a while, but wanted to make sure to say hi.
Oh, hi, PH. Thank you so much for watching. I miss you guys. Good to see you in here. And thank you for saying hello. How's chat? We're doing good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to check and see how we're doing. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So now,
Cool. Ready.
put this open. All my techniques the same. All right. So now we're going to top these with our tops, biscuit tops. And cheese, melted cheese will help keep that on there. If they break into little pieces, that's okay.
Hatbox Ghost said Dolly Parton should be a guest on one of your shows.
Wouldn't that be something? I'm just gonna brush the honey butter onto the biscuit. Look at that guy. And then, are we done yet? Oh no, I don't think so. Because we are going to top it with a drizzle for Mike's hot honey. Look at that. And that is a thing of beauty. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this plate up. I'm going to take one off, let Richard take the picture. And then we're going to taste it. And then I'll make the rest of these up for my friends. And we'll take this one. Okay, Richard, here's the plated one. Okay, I think we need to go into this with our real fork and knife. All right. Well, what about you?
You got it.
I love that we use the Mike's hot honey on it too. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm really good with the honey. I could even more honey. And the cheese and the chives, you can taste the chive in the biscuit. They really amp up the flavor. Those are a winner. You can put the rest of those out for our friends. Now make another batch.
You guys want to try the biscuit?
I suggest cutting the biscuits on a paper plate before you make your sandwich, because then you won't have crumbs on your baking sheet. So that's my advice. I'll make more. I'm making more, so help yourselves, guys. This one actually came apart.
Matthew Kent said, Donna, you should try to copy Dolly's $250 apple pie.
Oh, I should. Maybe on a future stream I'll do that. That sounds great. And this batch was on my top rack of my oven, and it seemed to have done a lot better than the ones I made that were on the bottom rack because we had extra biscuits. They're coming apart a lot better, and they're not falling apart. Good? Oh, there's more hot honey if you guys want more honey on them. I love Mike's hot honey. I put it on my everything. Make more sandwiches.
Hatbox Ghosts. I vote that make some of the cinnamon bread with apple butter.
Oh, that's on my to-do list. Yes, I was going to show you guys when we have a little bit of downtime, which will be after I do this recipe. The other recipes we don't have to make because the brownies are already made. But yeah, I actually have the Dollywood cookbook, and I want to make the cinnamon bread because it is legendary, and I really want to try that. I don't know if anyone wants to nosh, but there's only 2 pieces of ham left. We can put that out on a plate or something. And thank you all for sticking around with me. I know it's been, we've had some trials and tribulations on the stream today. Thank you for sticking around. But this is so much fun. I just love cooking. And like I said, I made all these up in my head. So it's kind of like, it's like easier, but it's harder. I don't know how to describe that. But I know what I want to do. But it's sometimes there's so many things I want to do that it's getting a little lost. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to get the honey out. Oh yeah, I forgot to take the flour out. Because I didn't have it written down, like officially for me. So. Look at that. Use all the cheese except one slice.
Hatbox Ghost said if you make the cinnamon bread, he'll be at your house. He don't care how far he has to drive from Indiana.
You got it. Hatbox Ghost. Hey, someone pop these in the oven.
The Somersetters are here.
Oh, hi, Lisa Mandy. Good to see you, and welcome in. And thank you for being here. I know it's quite late across the pond, so thank you for being here. Always great to see you.
Kelly Hobbs is here.
Oh, hi, Kelly. Welcome in.
She said they were at Dollywood a couple of weeks ago, and they hope you can figure out how to make the cinnamon bread.
Yes, and I really want to go there. Richard and I have been talking. We've got to make that happen, Richard. It's cooler there. Especially if we go in autumn, and the trees are changing colors there in the Smoky Mountains at that time too, which would be absolutely stunning. Okay. I'm going to throw my garbage away. Over here.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I'm just going to see how it feels in here. Okay, so Richard, come back over here if you don't mind. I think this one looks good. Okay. So, should we put it on a plate? Yes. And then we'll try it. We'll need regular sugars for that. Okay, guys, so the next thing we're going to do is taste test the chili pot pie. Our friends didn't try them yet. They didn't know which one we wanted to grab. Okay, well, they can have the rest of them. We just wanted a good one for the picture. They actually all look pretty good. Chili pot pie, you guys.
What?
Chili pot pie with cornbread crust.
That's gonna work.
Round 2, come on, you guys. We got ice cream and brownies coming up too. Okay, so here we go.
That's it. Be careful.
Be careful, it's hot in the middle.
We were Googling to see how long it takes to get to Dollywood from here. Road trip. Planning a road trip to Dollywood.
Bite, right? Mmm. Oh, really good. I suggest using a spoon, like one of the metal spoons. A fork won't go through it because you're gonna cut through the crust. Wow. This is delicious. My dinner. I think that's a winner. But I want to hear what the consensus from my friend is. And be honest, you guys, if you don't like it, I want to hear it.
Edgar wants to know who's washing dishes.
That would be like everybody.
And that's
You know, okay.
You can come wash dishes, Edgar, if you want.
Yeah, Edgar, if you want to help, you can come on over. We'll feed you both. So, see, behind the camera, guys, I'm watching my friend.
oh my god.
And, I want to see what they think.
Everything is.
Oh, Kaylin gives it a thumbs up.
Can't tell me like that's.
Now, see, normally, like I said, I would have used my homemade chili that I adore, that I make my Instant Pot. But this is, I don't know if you've heard of it, Meredith, Stagg Chili. Yeah, I learned about it when I lived out west in Alaska and that area. And Sam just loved it. She goes, "You're making that with Stagg Chili." And I was like, okay. So that's canned chili, believe it or not. Yeah.
Really good.
Annette has to leave.
Oh, Annette, well, thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, we've been live for 2.5 hours. We only have 2 more recipes to go and a cake to try. But I'm gonna put the tops on here. Brush them with the honey butter and the hot honey.
Edgar said anytime.
All right, well, DM me, because we were supposed to get together a long time ago, Edgar and Mighty.
Mighty said, Edgar, start driving.
Yeah, we need to have you over. You should come over for one of our karaoke nights. They're legendary. I'd love to have you over. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush these tops liberally with the honey butter. And this is real Florida honey. Again, this is just recipes I threw together in my head and I thought this sounds like it would go and it would work. And they've all worked pretty much. The only thing I did wrong was the cake. I would suggest if you're going to freeze a cake ahead of time, like I did, each individual layer, wrap it so they don't stick together. Because you just never know, and mine stuck together. But we got them apart, and it all worked in the end.
You've raised $86 so far.
Yay, you guys, you're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you on behalf of Give Kids the World. I know they would say thank you as well. And like I said, my official fundraiser will be on the 23rd of July. So, you know, I do that every year for my birthday. That's my way of celebrating, is giving back. And I love doing it. And we're going to do Christmas in July. You guys, wait till you see the recipes for that. And I'm keeping it simpler this year. We're not cooking. We're doing lots of no-bake and things that you don't have to do a lot of slaving over the stove. So, yeah, I was thinking ahead this time. Okay. So now we're going to drizzle more of the honey. Did you want to get a picture of these, Richard?
Sure. Janie B wants you to name all the states you've lived in.
All the states I've lived in. Okay, I will start now. Born and raised in Rhode Island. Then I lived in Massachusetts for a short while I was in high school. And then I moved to South Dakota and got married then lived in Nebraska, Valentine, Nebraska. I got married in Valentine, Nebraska, which is kind of funny. And lived there for not too long because my husband was in the military. Then he took a sabbatical from the military and we moved to South Florida. I lived in Coral Springs, Florida for about 3 or 4 years, something like that. That's where I finished up my pharmacy degree. And then we got back into the military and we moved to Alaska. I lived 3 years in Nome, Bering Sea. 6.5 years in the interior, just south of Fairbanks in North Pole, Alaska, which was fun. And then we moved to Oklahoma. And then from Oklahoma, my husband passed away in 2016, unfortunately. But that led me to here with all my friends. So yeah, something sad turned into a positive. So, I have my chosen family here that I don't know what I could do without them. They're my support system. They're the loves of my life. I love them all so much. And they're like real family to me. So I've been truly blessed in my life. I've had lots of hardships, but I've also had lots of blessings. All my friends who are here right now and all my friends who couldn't make it today and everything that are my chosen family, they know who they are. But they're definitely the biggest blessings I've ever had. Not Richard. No, just kidding. He's the biggest blessing. Because he does the dishes.
Group hug, group hug. Group hug. Speech goes first.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay, it doesn't matter.
Group hug.
We love you, Donna.
So much. So much. Yeah, I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I wasn't just in there.
What town were you born
You
in?
represent everybody.
I was born in Cranston, Rhode Island. I was born and raised there pretty much for the first 23 years of my life, except when I went to Massachusetts for a couple years while I was in high school. Yep. Okay, so that's all of it. Do you want to grab the cake?
Right there.
Oh, good. Okay. So we'll do the cake last since that's like the centerpiece. What I'm going to do now, who wants to torch? You guys went in the chat. Do you want to torch?
Torch.
Let's torch.
Janie B. I was born in Baltimore and moved to Florida when I was 12.
All right. This is going to get fun. Okay, so I made Dolly Parton's fabulously fudgy brownies and made it in the pan. They're not thick, but for what I'm doing them with, it's okay. I would recommend using a smaller pan. I used a 9-inch pan, and that's what I got. They're a little bit thin, but that's okay because we're making sandwiches out of these. Ooh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm excited. Okay. Wrong stuff. So, you can assemble these however you like. So you're going to cut these into squares. That's the first thing. Then we're going to put, you can put cookie butter. We can put peanut butter, which I'm going to do. Chocolate frosting. That's Dolly's frosting, so that's my use for the frosting in this. And Ron. This is a New England staple. I'll wait for Richard to change that.
Something like that.
Oh, okay. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. But I don't know if any of you have heard of marshmallow fluff. It's a staple growing up in New England. I love this stuff. It's amazing. If you haven't, you have to have a fluffernutter. And it sounds funny, but it's just a peanut butter sandwich, and instead of jelly, fluff. And it's amazing. And Disneyland actually has fluffernutter churros. So someone in Disneyland knows about our little secret and must be from New England because, yep, and I make fluffernutter churro bars based on that recipe. They're
Delicious. They're one of his favorites. Right?
so good. Okay. I'm going to wipe this knife down.
We always do that.
I want to straight it
First,
into it.
Yep.
Okay, I just cut this one. I'm gonna cut these like into those.
Mighty said we would love to come over. Edgar and I.
Message me on social media, and we will make that happen. And I'm really serious. I really want to have you guys over.
Janie B said cookie butter, ?
Cookie butter. Okay, so cookie butter, if you haven't had it, it's made from Biscoff cookie, and it's a product of Belgium. It's basically how do I describe it? It's lotus biscuits, which are Biscoff cookies, crushed up and made with other like spicy ingredients to make almost like a peanut butter.
Oh, wow.
And it tastes great.
Best, they look like.
Who wants to try? Here, you do it.
Me.
It's really yummy. I'm trying to, I mean, it's basically Biscoffs in a butter form.
Sweet.
It is sweet, but
It's
it's
so good.
so good.
But you can put whatever you want on it. But this is what it is. It's like the paste of a Biscoff cookie. Now, I need a knife to spread.
Yeah, I can't.
Tastes just like a Biscoff.
So good. So good. Okay, guys, so here we go. We're gonna get crazy. We're gonna do some of Dolly's chocolate frosting. And you can make your bar however you want to. So I'm just gonna make a couple and put them out for my friends and see what they think. I'm gonna make the first one. I think I should make the first one with the centerpiece. That way I can take the picture of Instagram. So put some of this. Now, we're gonna put some peanut butter. It gets better.
Happy Hopper says hello.
Oh, hi, Rhonda. Welcome in. We're going to see you soon. I'm excited.
100 Acre Wood said, fluff changed my life.
It's a game changer. Isn't it a game changer, Ron?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm so excited.
But on this one.
Okay. I'm so excited. I love this night. Okay, so just take some fluff.
And it was not many. They just closed
Some more. Do you want to be generous with us? Look here.
100 Acre Wood said, I need a pair of dogs. I'll name them Duncan and Hines.
Okay. I'm trying to get enough fluff on there so that we cover the peanut butter so it doesn't melt. Okay. Now, how are we going to do this? Should I go down here?
Mm-hmm. Can't see it over there.
You can't see it? Where do you want me?
Yep. Do it over here.
There? Here? Okay. Now, you don't have to torch it. It's just from here. It's, I have to use this as well. Do I turn it on? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, Richard, picture, and then we've got to taste this thing. Ron, we got to taste this thing. We got to taste this thing. Okay. Yes, should we come over this way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wow. That's really good.
Ron, you're going to try this. I knew that would be a I mean,
Almost like a-
my head.
Did you? Oh, wow.
Mhm.
This is really good.
Isn't it yummy? Well, go finish it up, boys. I'll make more. Yeah, Yeah, so you can do, this would be a fun thing to do at a party. Everyone can put what they want on their brownie. Adult supervision, of course, for the torch. Nikki, I'm looking at you if you're watching for more.
Yeah, no, wait, don't get into Nick.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll make the rest of these in a little while because we only have one more thing to do. And then we're going to shred the cake. And then we'll finish up these brownies on camera, making them. So, let's put everything over here for you.
My backyard science is here.
Oh, hi, my backyard science. Welcome in. You're so quiet.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you did.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna need from the freezer ice cream, vanilla.
Vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Okay, guys, this is our last recipe. This is a good one. Alright. So I took Dolly's turtle brownies and I cubed them. So I baked them and cubed them according to the package. Well, I cubed them according to my direction. Just gonna put like a cube or two in the bottom. This is like really simple. Okay. Oh, there should be some open. Oh, there should be some tuna in the other freezer. That's open. And between those two, we should have enough.
During the Halloween time, Nick took my phone while we were here, and he took this one.
Nicholas.
With a torch.
Want to show the screen?
Torch.
Yeah,
Nicholas is not to be trusted with torches. We love Nicholas, but no torches for him. Okay. I don't know where my. Awesome. So I have two kinds of ice cream. You can use whatever kind you want. I've got both are vanilla. This is Trader Joe's actually French vanilla. I have some Tillamook regular vanilla. And I had my ice cream spade out. Yep, here. So now, all we're gonna do is let the ice cream soften. So this is really hard.
I think the other one might be less hard.
Okay, yeah. We'll try the other one first. But I have to melt the hot fudge and the caramel that are going in here. So. Okay, cool. So I just got Hershey's, you can use Smuckers, whatever brand, this is what they have. I'm just gonna heat it up real fast a little bit to loosen it up in the microwave. Don't do it for more than 30 seconds at a time because you'll risk things going badly and that we don't want to do that. We've done so well so far. Let's see if the Tillamook's still frozen. Okay. Oh yeah.
Victoria Ward wants to know if you've been to Universal to see the new Minion Land or Jurassic Park.
I have not, but I think Ron Meredith has.
Yes.
What was your, come on over. How was your take? I'm heating up the sauce.
I don't know. I love the theming of the Minions Cafe.
Did you like the food?
We've been there twice.
Because there were things that we wanted to try that we didn't get the first time. So.
Nice.
They had this pizza. It's like a calzone with meatballs, mozzarella, and then meatballs on top. Oh, yes.
And he's half Italian.
Oh yeah.
So that's to know, if it's good, it's good.
Haven't had anything bad there yet.
Okay.
It's a different enough variety for a theme park.
So you recommend it?
I would, yes.
Yay.
And get the minion tots.
Minion tots.
Yep, so the potato tots in the shape of minions.
They kind
Like
of
the smiles.
like the smileys, remember the smiles with the mashed potatoes inside?
Oh.
But they're shaped like minions.
Minion.
And they're like so crispy and so good.
Do you have a review on your channel?
Yes.
Check out the Chili Crew on YouTube. They have great concert videos, reviews of all the things like the Minions Cafe. Just check them out, guys. They're worth it. So we just put a hot fudge and we're putting some caramel.
And a lot of banana teaming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a lot of banana, because of minions of banana.
Right.
They even have
that's right.
banana popcorn.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave that like that.
Super brownie.
And I think, Madison, can I have the whipped cream? Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Now we're gonna top this off, right? And essentially we've made a fancy brownie sundae that we're gonna top with a cherry. And of course, our butterfly sprinkles, because, you know, this is our Dolly themed show here. Okay. And Richard will need the camera. Just because, try to get the layers if you can. I feel like, yeah, like that, and then. Okay. All right. Who wants to try it?
I'm on a diet.
Come on over.
Go ahead.
Come on, Ronnie. We'll come over this way.
I didn't. How did that see
Okay. So it's brownie, ice cream, hot fudge caramel, brownies with cream.
Pamela Hoffman says.
That fudge is really good.
Okay.
Oh, what's that?
It's hot fudge and caramel.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Now, I will say this. You have now redeemed yourself from the chicken farm
I
challenge.
did.
Yeah.
The thing is, I gotta have your chicken farm and the other one though. I did say
It's
that.
on the record. He said
I did say that. It's on the paper.
it. Well, enjoy. No, take them in there. Enjoy.
It's on my
Enjoy. So we can put the ice cream back in the freezer for now. So that's
Some and then whatever you don't want. Always let me know.
I don't know where the, oh, here's the other one. Then we just have to try to take them on that. And we can do with our friends and make more stuff. Okay, guys. So before we go to the end, I'm gonna wash my hands because I want to show you something real fast. Yeah. And I've got stuff to make more sundaes after the stream ends, so don't worry, everyone can get some. I'm just gonna move some things out of the way. Out of the way. All right.
Raleigh Creative Travel says hi.
Oh, hi, Wayne, welcome in. So, I wanted to just show you guys, I got two books. I got this little golden book, which is Dolly Parton. And now, I don't know if you guys know this, but she's a very big champion for literacy. And she started I think it's the Imagination Foundation. It is called, okay, it says, out of love for her father, who never got the chance to learn to read, she began Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. Each month, Imagination Library sends free books to more than 1 million preschool children in America and in other countries around the world. And this little golden book is so cute. It's basically her life story from when she was a child up until her wedding's even in there. And yeah, it's just such a cute book. So I highly recommend it if you're a Dolly Parton fan or you collect little golden books. They're really cute. Okay, so that's that one. And I was talking to you guys about this one. This is the unofficial Dollywood cookbook that I got. I believe it was Kathy Hollister. Kathy, if you're still here, remind me, you're the one who got it. And you sent me the picture of it, and I'm like, I gotta get that book. So I got the book. And I'm gonna make the cinnamon bread, and there's all kinds of great recipes in here. Pit ham, cornbread dressing, of course the cinnamon bread, chicken andouille, sausage gumbo with grits, pot roast, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, unofficial Dollywood cookbook. So there's that. And now we're on to our grand finale, guys. Dun, dun, dun. Cake.
Kathy said, glad you found it.
Yes, I love it. And here's the cake. I was looking over there. I thought the other camera was out. So we're going to cut into this. And we're going to try it. And we're going to see what the consensus is. Okay.
Our cake, wait till I get the camera back.
What? Oh. It died again?
Yeah.
What is wrong with it? Well, hang in there, everybody. It'll be back soon, I think. Do you guys have audio? If you have audio, give a thumbs up. Oh, I can see it moving.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just hang in there, guys. We're in the home stretch. We've got this.
I'm going to do a solo with this.
Should I just cut the cake and plate it? So it's ready?
Now they can see the cake.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm
I don't know
gonna
what's wrong with the camera.
cut the cake. We'll have to investigate that because I can't have that going wrong for the fundraiser. Okay, so this is a coconut pineapple cake.
Yeah, run it coconut.
Richard, do you want to take a picture of the layers? And then we can taste it. We'll close out the show, and then we can clean up and enjoy our friends.
That's your favorite thing, is coconut and pineapple.
Did you get the toppings? Oh, you did? Okay.
Or they make you feel wax, though.
Did you get that? Oh, you got the part with the sprinkles. All right. Taste testers, whoever wants to try, come on over.
Ron, let
Ron,
me hear
does
it.
it.
Mike Cabral is here.
Ron's
Hey,
favorite
Mike,
is
welcome in.
coconut and pineapple.
Okay, come on over.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Yeah, make sure you get frosting.
Drop it.
Do you like coconut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Loves coconut and pineapple.
That you good?
Oh, very good. Oh, yeah. The coconut roll.
I should have done this instead of chicken parm. Oh, Richard, you've got to taste this.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to come taste this.
Oh, wow.
Richard, you're gonna love this cake. I think you're gonna want this for your birthday. Oh, I had forks right here. Make sure you get the pineapple.
Clean up an aisle too.
Well, you know, what do you think?
Very good.
It's delicious. I will say that. And I'm so glad I get to share this with you guys, with all my friends. and we're gonna have cake. But yeah, thank you guys for bearing with us for almost 3 hours of streaming. It was so much fun, but I wanted to make sure we got all the Dolly Parton mixes in one show. That's why it was so long. But I appreciate all of you, the super chatters, and those who donated to the fundraiser. You guys rock. Thank you so much. And don't forget that hopefully I'll be live one more time, but I'm not sure because it's only 4 weeks away, the fundraiser. So July 23rd, 2 p.m. Eastern time, right here on my YouTube channel. We're doing Christmas in July. It's going to be a blast. Come hungry, all of you. And you guys in the chat, come ready to bake and cook with me, be in the Christmas spirit, and help out Give Kids the World. Because we're gonna get that $5,000, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get really lucky and get a wish granted for a critically ill child and family. So,
Mark Langenkamp's been a member for 7 months,
Mark, thank you.
and he said, I'll try it, but I can't quite reach the cake.
Okay, Mark. There you go, Mark. All right. So, on that note, I want to thank you all so much. Thank you to my moderators for helping out. You guys rock. I don't know what I'd do without you. You guys help the chat flow. You get the links in there. You guys are amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone who stayed for the whole 3 hours. My Ninja Watchers, my Team Replay, all of you. You make this possible. You make this so much fun for me. And I can't do this without you. So thank you. And I guess I'm not sure when I will see you, but if I don't see you live before then, I will definitely see you live on July 23rd, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, right here, and we are going to do some really great things. So I will see you all really soon. Do y'all want to come in and say an outro with me? Bring it in, family.
Ann Gilnack is here,
Oh, hi,
and the Jasa family.
Ann. Hi, Joseph family.
And Mark said he's got icing all over his monitor now.
Well, we can't win them all. Okay, short people in the front. Short people in the front. Come on. Okay. So, guys, on behalf of my chosen family and myself, I want to thank you again, and I will see you guys soon, but definitely on the 23rd. Mark your calendars and be there. All my friends will be here. It's going to be awesome, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Keep waving.
She's gonna go.
Longest outro in history.